Hey everybody, I'm DeoGenZ, back again with my quick candid on-camera review of the PokeDex app for the 3DS. It's free, it's available now if you get the update for the firmware, and I'm recommending you get it. My rating for it is a 9.0. I'm doing this review a little bit differently, so let me know how you think of the style. But what it is it's a PokeDex, but in 3D. So it's the Pokedex of all 150 new 5th generation Pokemon and no other regions. Now, on the onset you may think to yourself, why would I want that? I've got plenty of resources like you, Cerebi, Maryland, Bulbapedia, infinite resources with infinite Pokedexes far superior in data comparatively to this 3D version. But you'd be looking at it way too shallowly, my friend, because the 3D texture models are incredible. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am excited for the next main RPG on the 3DS for Pokemon. What you can do with these character models is pretty extensive for just the models of the Pokemon and not actually getting to play around in any sort of game fashion. Now, it comes with standard data such as attack, egg moves, which actually I thought was pretty impressive. I was unsure if they were going to include that, but I'm glad they did. It talks about abilities, although there's one caveat to that. It does not mention the Dream World abilities, so again, Cerebi in that case would be the better choice for looking up that data. It also includes stats in the form of bars, and what I mean by that is if some Pokemon is greater at attack, you're going to see its little bar status filled up the most, or more, than all the other stats. And while for metagame players this could be kind of aggravating because usually we like to know the numbers and crunch it all mathematically, this is a really great tool for those just getting out there and training their Pokemon and wanting to know a little bit more about it. One thing I was kind of disappointed in the application itself is how it launches. Now, I know that sounds like kind of a weird thing to nitpick at, but hear me out. If I'm playing the next insert title of 3DS Pokemon RPG here, if I'm playing that game and I want to switch out real quick and check something on the Pokedex, I can't. I can't without closing out the application. And that's really annoying. See, when Nintendo back at the 3DS's launch talked about doing multitasking, I had higher hopes for what it was than what it actually is now. But I find it really annoying, and I don't know if it's possible to fix that in an update, to switch out seamlessly between your game and the Pokedex. It's really an excellent resource, far better than I had imagined, and I think it would be great if you could just seamlessly pop in and out of the Pokedex and your game. Now, perhaps that won't be necessary in the future 3DS RPGs, but consider what the Pokedex is now for the main game. It's essentially just a description, height, weight, and other trivial data that doesn't really matter. This Pokedex, on the other hand, does matter. It tells you all the moves it can learn. Again, it has the abilities, everything. It's really extensive. But in terms of playing with the 3D character models, other than just gleaming at them in all their 3D glory, what you can do is you can take the augmented reality cards, or not cards but codes, and print them out into cards and then place them on your real-world objects, focus the 3DS camera on it, and watch Pokemon appear before your very eyes. This is an excellent feature. How is it satisfying? I love adding Pokemon to my daily life. I mean, I do it anyway. I mainline Pokemon, essentially. This is me with an intravenous tube to Pokemon. That's me in a nutshell. But this causes me to go further and mess with people and my cats with augmented reality card codes. Now, another cool thing about augmented reality codes that they instituted in this is that they don't have all 150 Pokemon unlocked from the onset. Originally I thought, that's annoying, why are you doing that? But then I got a hold of it and I felt why they did it immediately. It's like collecting Pokemon. It's really like that. I recently had someone PM me some I keep wanting to call them QR codes, but I guess it's the same thing. But somebody PM'd me some augmented reality cards, and to have your Pokemon just appear out in an instant because someone showed you this awesome code, and you may not know what that code is, but you'll find out soon. It's really an outstanding and new experience in gaming overall, and I'm just wrapping my head around it now. I'm still overwhelmed by augmented reality. This is really kind of the second iteration of DS, or not DS, but 3DS tech demos. And I don't want you to be confused by thinking this is a full game. It's a tech demo, but it's a tech demo with great information, and it's a tech demo that's free. There's really no reason not to get this game if you have a 3DS. Again, I give it a 9 out of 10. It also uses Spot Pass, so you can trade Pokemon seamlessly on the go. It's really something everyone who has a 3DS should download. I want to start seeing this social network of gaming emerge. I'm really happy to see that Nintendo's on board with that, and this is a really great free application to speed up and kind of get the juices flowing with social gaming. Sure, you may never experience the person in real life, but when you find a new Pokemon just walking along your average route, it's going to be almost like experiencing it in the RPG in real life, where you're walking along in the grass and there's a Pokemon. So again, a 9.0 out of 10, an excellent title, excellent firmware demo, or not firmware, but just tech demo overall, and an irreplaceable data source for all Pokemon fans. I've been DeoGenZ with a candid camera review of this small free application on 3DS. I'll catch you guys next time.